Welcome to the south side of Chicago here today, as we're going to be taking on the Chicago White Sox 11-11, or excuse me, 7-11, and it's just like we are here today. And today we're going to try to see if we can get things going right, if I can just get myself going right in this episode. But we got a nice little series here. It's a 4-game weekend series with the Chicago White Sox, and we're taking on George Lowery. Be the first pitcher of this 4-game set. There you see the White Sox. They just finished up a series with Kansas City. Won the first 2 games, but then could not pick up that last one to get the sweep against the Royals. And they're on the road. And now they're back home for this little homestand. So we got a nice little road trip here for ourselves. So we got 4 games here in the south side of Chicago. And then later on in this episode, we'll have a quick 2-game interleague series with Philadelphia. So there you see, we're currently right now 6 games back of the Angels, and just trying to get ourselves some good footing here. I mean, it's still early enough where we can get, teams are not pulling away from each other, so we can turn this series around here. We can try to take at least 3 out of 4 of this series. I think we'll be looking pretty good there, and we may be back in the top 3 there in our division. You see the White Sox; they're 5-5 in the last 10 games. And they're, like, right now, not too good right now. They're 4th place in the AL Central. They are 3.5 games back of the Indians. And like I said, in the last 10 games, they're 5-5. Power ranking-wise, well, they're dead last. And they're pretty much in that same sort of way in all the categories considered in the power rankings. Speed, and also as well as pitching, defense, power, and contact. They're all in the lower or mid upper to mid 20s in those categories. Here's some of their top talent they have right now that we'll be seeing, especially with the pitchers. Jordan Lyles, of course, he's been here for a while, and of course he was a former Ranger back in the day, but now of course with the White Sox he's got 8 years of experience. There you see potential with a 76 overall, and we'll see what we can do here in game 1 as we're here at Guarantee Right Field. Beautiful ballpark. You've been here before several times, and definitely would love to go back here again, see a game. 2-0 count here, nobody on here for Bolden. It's 2 out, and that's going to be up the middle, and a nice base hit for Bolden to get his day started here, and of course get a rally going here early on here in the top half of the first, as we still have no scores. You see, he just ripped it right up the middle, right to where it was pitched. Great job there. And now Bevis now being up the bat here. And Bolden's going to take off here. He's going to steal a base. And that's going to be here. Bolden. Oh, good defensive play here. Bolden, they realize, see how fast Bolden can go. And they realize, like, hey, we're going to cut you off. And they did a great job there. I was not expecting that at all when that happened. So Bolden gets thrown out there. And, of course, Bevis, of course, will be saved at first. White Sox do pick up a run as we go down to in top of the 3rd. Got runners here in this opportunity here to try to drive this runner in, and unfortunately that runner is going to be stuck there, and it's going to be stranded there because we end up popping this one up straight out to center field. So we do not, I repeat, we do not become successful with that challenge. We didn't fail on that challenge, and we'll see what we can do now here in the 5th. So now we move on to the 5th inning here, top of the 5th. Full count here for Bolden as he gets a swing there, and he finds a gap out there to left center field. That one's going to rattle around, and that's going to get him a nice double. Great job there for him and keeping the inning alive here with 2 away as he gets on board here. Now he's got to try to see if a teammate of his can try to help him out. And, of course, get the run they need to get back in this ball game. Down by a run here, 2-1 here in the top half of the 5th. And Bevis, I want to call him Beavis so bad, but they pronounce it Bevis. Bevis comes up, and they go ahead and it's going to be a single there for an RBI. So, nice job there from Bevis, a.k.a. Beavis. I think in the last couple episodes ago, I think I called him Beavis. I think I corrected myself in the last previous episode. but they pronounce it Bevis. It's Bevis, so it's not Beavis, it's Bevis. So that's how we're going to pronounce it here. But every time I see that name, like, it just gets me thinking about Beavis and Butthead so bad. So top of the 7th here, we're going to get to baseball now. And Bolden's going to get plunked right on the back. And he's going to be told take his base. Hopefully he will not get upset about that, as he gets plunked right square up on the numbers there. Now the question is, was that by accident or just, or was that just straight out just trying to, not want to, testing the, getting ahead of the big guy here. As we'll see a swing here. This one's high and deep, and that's going to go over the head of the right fielder. And now our runner should come across the plate here. Runners now will come in. Yeah, one run will come in. And now we have runners at 2nd and 3rd with that RBI double. Great hit there. His 5th RBI double of the season. And that's going to help us increase the lead. Now go top of the 9th. And nobody out, or excuse me, 2 out, nobody on, I should say. This one's going to be high. It's going to be deep, and it's going to be... Oh, it's going to be stolen! They stole it! What the hell? Danny... No, the center fielder just goes up and without... And he's nonchalant about it. Just like, just another day at the office. Nice catch there as he gets this one. But we are able to get out of here with a nice victory. 11-3 to win this one. Leonardo Goodwin picks up the win. 5 innings of work, 4 hits, and 1 strikeout there for him. Francisco... I should say Ellis Francisco there gets the loss, and Bolden, of course, had a nice performance of his own. 3 for 5 in the ball game, 2 doubles, an RBI, and 3 runs scored. So now let's go out to the ballpark again here for game number 2, and let's see if we can keep this bad boy going. As another night here in the south side of Chicago, as Barresi, there you see his numbers there. 3 starts so far this season, 0 for 2. He's got a 400 average, and he's pitched 18 innings, and he's got 6 strikeouts, 10 walks. We'll see what he can do here in this first at-bat here with Bolden. As the 1-2 count here, and that's going to be a drop 3rd strike there, and Bolden's going to have to run this one out, and he will not, as of course he will get taken out there at first base. So nice throw, and a nice job there from the catcher, making a nice defensive play. White Sox are up by 6 here in the top half of the 4th. Nobody on, nobody out here for Bolden. And Bolden's going to get a pitch here. And he tries to rip it down the 3rd base line, but it's going to stay, it's going to go foul. So now we got to try to straighten it out here. 1-2 count. And this one going right to the 3rd baseman there. Nice snag there from him. And they make the play there. Nice 5-3 put away. And that is going to be scored there on the scorecard here today on that at-bat. Top of the 7th now coming up here. 1-0 count for Bolden. Nobody on and nobody out here. White Sox lead this one by 7. And, a bad play there by the shortstop there. And that gives enough time there for Bolden to get down the right field or the first base line. And makes a nice single there for himself. So Bevis now up to bat here. We'll see what he can do here. 1 for 2 day here for him. As we'll see a 2-2 count, and he's going to hit this one there. And, look at the bunnies on that second baseman there. Nice snag as he just pops up. And without no effort, really. Not too much effort there. And let's take a look here at the replay. Just reads it very well there and just goes up, puts the glove up, makes a nice play. So Jay Bruce up to bat here. We'll see what he can do with 1 out. 1-1 count coming up here. See exactly what he can do now with, of course, Bolden there on board. And Jay Bruce going to hit this one here high and deep. It's back. It looks like it's going to go over the wall. It's a home run. 2-run shot there from Big Jay Bruce. That's his 4th of the season. And Big Bruce here bringing home 2 runs. Nice job. As hopefully this will get us going now. As we got 2 runs on the board here. Life is still in us here in the south side of Chicago here in this one. As Jay Bruce puts it right on there. Puts it right in the sweet spot there as he knocks that one 346 feet. He had a lot of height there. I thought it was going to kind of fizzle out toward we got to the warning track there. But it did not. It went over the wall. As we'll see Bolden here, 2-2 pitch or 1-2 pitch there. He takes that one. Now we'll see what he can do here in a 2-2. And he'll go ahead and take that one as well, as he's got a full count here now. So hitters count. Let's see what's going to do here. Let's see if Peterson here is going to go after him. We're going to make him walk. And, oh, he's going to get a hold of this one here. This one's high. It's going to be deep, and it's going to be off the wall. And it's going to be a nice ground rule double, his 6th ground rule double of the season. As Bolden finds a gap out there and then just makes a little hop right over there. Look at that one hop there. And it goes right up the staircase there, actually. Nice play. So now we'll see here. Bevis up to bat here. And 2-2 count here. He swings and misses there. And he's going to have to go back to the still in the pine there. As he is talking to the ump there about how high or where the score was actually placed at. And Bevis, of course, went around and swung. 9-2 still here at the top of the 8th, as we'll see Jay Bruce up again here. See if Big Bruce can hit another one. And Bruce, oh, nice job. Hits a base hit here. Runner's going to come in to score, and he's going to have no problem getting another RBI double. Or, excuse me, RBI single there, as he is able to knock home Bolden there. Take a look at this one there. Nice pitch right there. Great read on that one. And we'll go ahead and see that we'll end up, of course, we had no chance of getting back in this one, but we're trying to get things going there in the 8th, but unfortunately we're going to be short. And they're going to win this one 9-3 is the final. 2 for 4 for Bolden, as he gets a double, of course. And, of course, 2 runs score coming in there. Did a great job there. Now let's see what he can do here in Game 3. So back out here in the south side for Game 3 of this 4-game set. And, of course, White Sox had a very impressive win there over us in the Game 2. They're going to try to see if they can come out here and try to do it again, as both teams are 8-12 going into tonight's contest. As Jordan Lyles, former Ranger, 4 starts, 2-1 for the season, a 5.79 ERA, 18 and 2/3 starts, or 2/3 innings, I should say, 13 strikeouts, 11 walks, a whip just a little above a 2. We'll see what the former Silver Slugger from just a year ago can do here now against Lyles. Bolden here, 303 average. He's going to hit this one here and there. That one's going to go deep. It's going to go back, and it's going to be over the head of the center fielder. He kind of nonchalantly just kind of went up and tried to get that one that time around. Try to make it 2 for 2 there, bro. Not going to happen that time. As Bolden was able to get a triple out of that ball. So nice job, as he gets a nice stand-up triple. Bevis up now here. Bevis don't have to do too much here in this situation. Base hit will score a run. And, oh, tough break. Bevis just could not pick up on that one. And Lyles, well, of course, Lyles will get out of the inning. Leaving one runner stranded there at third. It's no score. We'll go to the bottom half of the first. Now we'll take a look here at the top half of the third. 2 out, nobody on. And Bolden's going to check a swing of that, and they're going to say, hey, you're cool, bro. You're cool. So no swing on that one. So now 2-1 count. And of course, I'm sure Jordan was probably a little frustrated about that. As Bolden here, gets a little bit of a piece of that one there, a 4-seamer. But he just got to straighten it out here. So now 1 for 1 for the day for Bolden here. 2-2 count. Nobody on, 2 out, and he's going to hit this one over the over the first baseman. And Bolden's going to be smart there. We've seen him before try to go after get extra bases there on that botch play there from the right fielder. We've seen that in the last episode, and he learned from that one. I'm sure he got chewed out pretty good about paying attention to the base coaches there. But runners on board, as now Bevis now coming up with 2 out and 1 on. So we'll see what he can do. As he's got a 221 average, 3 RBIs, 3 home runs, and 6 RBIs for him this season. Lyles has 37 pitches already here in today's game, and that's going to be a strikeout again. Bevis, what is going on, babe? You are not doing too well there, bro. He is struggling, and we'll see if we can keep hold of this lead. As you see, Bolden coming back out here again, just leading off the 6, as Jordan's still out there. And so far, Bolden's won its first 2 rounds here between the two of them. Top of the 6, 1-0 count here. And Bolden here. Oh, yes, you know that swing right there. You know he got every single stitch and put a little charge in that ball. That ball's gone. Home run for Bolden, as that's home run number 7. A beautiful solo shot. And I believe this will put him at 399 for the season. 399. So he's 1 away from getting 400. And we'll see. He might be able to get that here in this series. Let's take a look at this replay of this. And look, right on the sweet spot there. Kept his hands back and just did a great job of exploding right towards the ball. And put that out there in the dead center field there. I'm sure they're going to go after that baseball there for $3.99. So we've just seen this one here back in the 6th. A nice swing there from Bolden as he just puts that one into the night here in the south side of Chicago. Let's see what he can do now here in the top half of the 7th, just an inning later. 2 runners on board, 1 out. An 0-1 count here for Bolden. And Bolden just did it again. You see the people rise from their seats. That one's going to go up, and it's going to be deep. And that ball's gone. Home run there for Bolden. This is number 400 for him for his career. What a milestone there. As his teammates, the Rangers, coming out here to celebrate. Of course, most of these home runs coming off of his bat there when he was in San Diego. And he is going to celebrate this one. A 3-run shot, his 8th of the season. And this just, look at this one. This one just screams out of here. And Bolden's, of course, going to have to track down whoever the lucky fan that got that ball there. As he definitely wants to put that ball on his mantle. So he's definitely going to have to give some free swag there to some lucky fan out there. Or not unless that lucky fan decides to keep it himself for put it on eBay or something. But there you see right there, Bolden even getting some love there from the Southsiders. Go now to the top half of the 9th. And we'll see what he can do here with no runners on board, nobody out, up by a run. And Bolden, tries to go out to cut up that, made a little cut there, but that one's going to cost him. As that's going to be a foul ball there to the first baseman for the easy out. So nice job there from Mackey. As Bolden goes 4 for 5 in that ball game, 2 home runs, one of them by which both are his 300th, 99th, and 400th home run of the season, or his, nice season of his career. Jeez. And of course, a triple, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs scored in that game. They win this one. They win that one 6-5. So now we're going to come out here and try to see if we can pick up Game 4 of this series, and we can. We'll win the series 3 games to 1. And there you see Okada. There you see his numbers there: 4 starts, 0-2, and he has 14 strikeouts now so far this season. Let's see what he can do here against Bolden. Bolden hitting right now 333 coming into today's game, and swings at that pitch right there, that full count pitch, and there you see a great play there as he gets the double play. Nice job there from the second baseman for the quick 2-out play. Top of the 3rd coming up here, 2 runners on board, 2 out. Bolden here trying to see what he can do here and try to find a way how he can advance these runners up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. Runner from second should come around to score. And that's going to be an RBI single for Bolden. And Rangers now tack on another run, making it now 2-0 here in the top half of the 3rd with 2 away and 2 on. As the pitching coach is going to have to come out here and kind of settle his guy down. Top of the 6th now here. We'll see. He's still out there now at 70 pitches. Bolden 3 for 1 or 3-1 there, and he'll chop that one for a strike. So now he has a full count here. Bolden probably looking for something juicy here. And gets the pitch there, and Bolden late on this one there. That one's going to go high, but it's just going to be warning track power, and that is going to end the at-bat as Bolden flies out there to right with now 1 away. Top of the 8th here coming up. We'll see with him on board and looking to go, and yep, he's gonna have to go sit down as the pitcher did a great job there. Getting his first strikeout here in today's game. The relief coming in here, doing their work here, knowing they have to slow this guy down. Go to the top half of the ninth. It's now 6-0, so we're roaring back with even more runs. Nobody on board and 1 out, and Bolden's going to chop this one to the second baseman as he's going to get thrown out. And an easy play, but nonetheless here, we got 2 away. We still got a 6-run lead here. Let's hold on to it here, fellas. As the bottom of the ninth will come up here, and hopefully our guys can get the win. Dustin Holland, 7 innings of work, 9 hits, 9 strikeouts for him, 2 walks. But Bolden 1 for 5 in the ball game. An RBI, and of course a single in the game. As for our other guys there, Colon 1 for 4, a double, and a run, or actually 2 runs. Lopez 1 for 3 and a run as well. And of course Juan, he had a nice day there, 3 for 4 with a home run. And that's how that one is going to end. So we win 3 of the 4 games in that series, which still puts us in dead last. Right now, we're actually currently tied with the Astros, 10-12. 5 games back of the Angels. And there you see, 2-game winning streak, and of course, last 10. Still not too good, as we're 4-6. Now, we take a look here at Philadelphia. Philly, well, they're not looking better than us. Currently right now 8-15 with a winning percentage that's not too good, but there you see they're 4 games back, so there's still some fight left in them. There's still some time to get back into it. Now they just wrapped up a series with Miami, losing 2 out of the 3 games there in that one. So we've seen this before. We played against the Rockies in the interleague series and against a bad team, and didn't work out too much in our favor. So this game we're going to have to come in with a different mindset here and just try to see what we can do against these Phillies. So to see the Phillies here, you see Porter, they're one of the best center fielders out there. Of course, Roth is another one there, 66 overall B potential. He got called up pretty early. He's got some pretty good potential there they want to see here, and they went ahead and called him up this season to see what he can do. Carlos Stanton's actually on this team as well, former Yankee, now with Philly. And there you see his numbers there, 242 average right now. He's kind of sliding down some, but his potential is still high, and of course his overall is still high. He's got a high of 96, and we'll see what we can. Of course, we won't face him defensively, but offensively, we'll have to try to match power with power for him, as he is definitely a power hitter there for his club, and he's going to try to do whatever he can to, of course, help his club out in the hitting game. Charlie Stewart's another player there, C potential, but 69 overall. He's recently just been called up from after last season from September call-ups, and they're going to try to see if they work him in as well as a young pitcher. So I get some potential with him as well. So here we are in Philadelphia at Citizens Bank Park, as the Phillies going to come out here, and we're going to try to see if we can try to get some momentum, keep this momentum going here. We've won now 2 straight. Let's see if we can win these next 2 here and get out of here, Philly, real quick. So there you see the starter there, Mosher. There you see 4 starts for him, 1-1 for the season, 2.75 ERA. So he is definitely going to be a pitcher that we're going to have a tough time with for first couple of bats, as that's going to be a hit there, and potential a single as the shortstop there holds on to the baseball there, and he's going to give up a single. So now Bev's now come up here, and there you see he will go ahead and draw a walk. So we have a loaded diamond here, as Jay Bruce will come up to bat, and we'll see what he can do. As we go down to the top, and Jay Bruce must have did some damage, because I believe he had a grand slam, and he does do so there. So 2 on now, 2 out. Bolden now has an opportunity here to kind of add some more to this, as we lead this one by 7. And we'll see the pitch here, and Bolden gets underneath this one here. That's going to be a floater out there to shallow center field, and the runner, of course, will not be driven in, and that will end the inning. So Phillies do a great job there, holding on to Bolden in the inning and making sure there's no more runs come across But they're still down now. They're still down by 7. They'll make it up here with a run there, making it 7-1. Bases are loaded again here for Bolden as he grounds this ball there to the second baseman for the quick out. So in trouble there for a little bit there for the Phillies pitcher, but he gets his way out of it by making Bolden ground out there early on in that count. Full count now coming up here for Bolden as we lead this one 7-2. And Bolden here hits this one over the head of the shortstop there, getting the base hit. And, of course, helping himself out there as he's going to lead off here in the 6th. Knowing that the team needs all men on deck right now here as we get to the middle innings, the 5th, 6th, and 7th innings, especially the last 2 innings. Got to make sure we have big enough cushion here for ourselves so or at least our bullpen does not screw us up. As Vespers there will get a strikeout there. That'll be his a nice strikeout there for the first out. Jay Bruce coming up next here, 1 for 3. Bruce now has a 1-1 count. Of course, 1 on board and 1 out. And Bruce is going to knock this one up the middle there, and that's going to be an easy tag there as they try to go for 2, but only able to get that 1 there off of Bolden. So Bolden gets caught there on that one, as we'll see now what he can do here in the top half of the 8th. 1-0 count for Bolden. His driver now is the pitcher. 2 for 4 for Bolden here today at Citizen Bank. Is this going to be a ground ball, and that's going to go past the infield, right between the third baseman and shortstop. And nice hit there from the big slugger as he's going to get himself on board here. And, of course, keep this momentum. Try to keep this momentum alive here. Try to eke out some more base hits here. Top of the 8th. And we'll see Bevis now up to bat here. And Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here as he was watching a close eye there on the catcher. And realized the catcher had no chance to go get the ball. So he went ahead and got that one. That's going to be considered a wild pitch. As driver now has a runner in scoring position here now. And he's got to deal with Blevis. Blevis, strategy here is simple. Just go ahead and hit the ball up the middle and get that one past the infield there. And I'm guarantee you there'll be a run coming in from second on this at bat. So there you see he's going to draw himself a walk as driver in a little bit of trouble right now. Not really driving this inning in the way he wants to right now. So 2 on, nobody out. And we'll see Bevis there on first. Jay Bruce coming up next here. We see him, he's singled. And of course, he's 1 for 4 here today. We'll see what he can do. As we'll see a full count coming up. And that is going to be a swing and a miss. There's Bruce try to go to the wall. As driver gets out number 1. Now we'll see what Josh can do here as he takes this one there. He's going to draw a walk. And again, driver's in trouble. You would think after that confidence he had built up for himself against Jay Bruce, like a hitter like him, you would think he would be able to get the next hitter out. But he's got to take on Julian Lopez next. Lopez, he's hitting pretty well right now, 362. He's got a home run. He's got that grand slam that he hit earlier, so he's pretty confident in himself here. We might see another one coming from him as this one's going to be hit. And that's going to be a nice hit to left, and that runner's going to come in to score. I think 2 runs are actually coming to score. And now the runner's going to be in scoring position now as they're going to place themselves at second and third. So nice job there from Lopez as he knocks in 2 runs. And again, just making a nice soft cushion there for our guys there in the relief and the bullpen there, just in case things start to go sideways. Great job there from Lopez, scoring those 2 runs and, of course, getting himself in position for the next man up. So now we go, flash forward now. It's now 11-2 here in the top half of the 9th. 0-2 count for Bolden, and he's going to chop that one as he's been, he's had his fair share of struggling today. Not so bad here. We'll see what he can try to do here in this at-bat as he'll hit this one there. That one's going to be grounded out there, and he's going to hit about 500 for the day as he goes 3 for 6 there. And that right there could be his last at-bat. Hopefully it'll be his last at-bat as we take a look here. 3 singles for him today. Nothing too exciting, but he did score 2 runs. Julian Lopez, he hit that grand slam, I believe, earlier. 3 for 4. I thought it was Jay Bruce, but it was actually Lopez. 3 for 4 for Lopez, a home run, 6 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Gomez also hit a home run as well, 3 for 4. So these guys really, you know, Bolden's not when Bolden's not really doing what he's asked to do or what we like to see him do. The rest of the guys pick up the slack and do a great job there, pick up the win. So nice job, and didn't have too many problems. We didn't have no issues with the bullpen in that one there. So bullpen must got a good night off there. You're welcome. We'll see what now Charlie Stewart can do. His 4 starts so far this season, 0 for 2, 5.74 ERA. And we'll see what Stewart can do here now against Bolden. So it's 1-1, and that's going to be taken as a ball for Bolden, as he's now looking at a 2-1 count. Nobody on board. This is a beautiful afternoon here in Philly. And that one's going to be run down here in Bolden. He's going to try to get there on time, and they'll say he does. And there you see the shortstop thinking to himself, like, there was no way he got down the line like that. But there you take a look. Yeah, Bolden's foot's right there. Nice timing there on him. Full count now coming up on Bevis. And Bevis now will take a swing and a miss there. Stewart will get out of the inning with a runner stranded at first. No score. As we'll see what the Ranger or what the Phillies can do later on here, as we'll skip now to 3rd inning. So now 3rd inning. Top of the 3rd here, 1 runner on. Nobody out, and this is going to be a pop-up. Easy play there for the first baseman to make a call. And Bolden just kind of thinking to himself, what was I thinking about that swing for? What? There was nothing there. Top of the 5th now coming up here. We're down by a run. Got runners in scoring. We got a runner in scoring position. We got a runner on 3rd. And of course, we got a runner on 1st. So we got runners in the corners here with 1 away. And of course, we got a challenge, of course. So they're going to try to put more pressure on us here in this situation. Just love it when this game does this. So we got a couple of options here. We're going to make this a contact swing here and see if we can get a hit. So we'll see if we can also drive in this run now. As we hit this one there, that's going to be a dribbler over the short. The runner gets out at 2nd. And it cannot turn the double play, and the runner will come in to score. But tying this one up now 2-2, and we do complete the challenge. So nice job there for Bolden and getting his team back in now, a leveled playing field here in the top half of the 5th with 2 away. So Bevis now coming up to bat here, 0 for 2. I think I've been saying his name so many different times here in this episode. So we'll see what he can do, as he's had a rough go here in this series overall. And Bolden's there safely at 2nd, and they get the runner at 1st. No problem there on that one. And that ends the side. So runner will come across there in the inning, and we'll tie it up now 2 apiece here in Philadelphia. 2-2. Philly now up by 2 here, 5-3 here in the top half of the 7th, and Bolden will take that changeup there outside. So now we'll see what he can do here with a 2-2. Driver now out here pitching this time around, and we'll see there. That's going to be a miss. As now Bolden taking a couple cuts here out of the box. So now 3-0 count here for Bolden. Hitter's count. We'll see what he can do here. And he's going to take this one, and he's going to get himself a nice walk. Great job there. And, of course, driver right there. Frustrated indeed that the ump did not help him out in that situation. As now we have a runner on board with nobody out. And we'll see what Bevis can do here in this one. So over 3, grounded out earlier we've seen. 2-2 count. Good opportunity now to advance the runner here, and that's going to be hit there, and that's going to be hit out to shortstop. We got to get back to 1st, and we get caught. Bad base run. I'm trying to find where the ball was. I got confused, and yeah, tough break. So somehow we come back here, and we find ourselves in extra innings, to say the least here. We're down by 2. Now we're tied now at 5 apiece. And we have a runner in scoring position now at 2nd base. So we can drive this runner in here. We could take the 1-run lead here in the top half of the 11th, and hopefully walk into the bottom half with a closer ready for us to go and close this game out. See the pitch, and yeah, that one's going to be right in the zone. 0-1. See the pitch here. This one's going to go high. It's going to go deep. Is it have enough to go out of the ballpark? No. Just going to be sitting out short of the out-of-town scoreboard there. And we do fail the challenge. And we take a look here, and we end up walking it off. Nice job. As I believe that was Jay Bruce that hit that. Nice play. And that is going to be a home run there for him. As Jay Bruce goes 2 for 5 in the ballgame, home run, and an RBI, 2 runs scored. We end up scoring that one in the top half of the 12th. Bolden 2 for 5. He also had a home run as well. He hit his 9th of the year. And of course, we pick up the win. So we take a look here. We actually get up back to the top. So like I said earlier, the end of when we started this series, we can take 2. We can get back in third place, and that's where we're at right now. So we're just 4.5 games back of the Angels. And there you see it. Look at that. Last 10 games, 6-4. So we're starting to look good right now. Got a 4-game winning streak going on for ourselves. That's what I like to see from our guys. We're just about 2.5 games behind the Mariners there. So, and of course, we got them coming up here in the next episode. Matter of fact, to speak the devil on them. Take a look here at Rush, the standings around the league. Hopefully, your favorite team is doing somewhat decent and doing some good there for you. If not, well, there's still a lot more, what, 4 or 5 more months of the season still left to play. Diamondbacks, right? Oh, Padres, yes, Padres. They fell down. It's 14-10 now. They're a game and a half back of the Diamondbacks. So, yeah, I should be rooting for them, but they just did me dirty, to be honest, in this series. So we take a look here. So just look at some of the league leaders right now. There you see we're in 34. We got 37 hits actually. We're tied at second for hits. At bats, we're in the top 6 there with 110. Let's take a look at some RBIs. I think it'd be next. No, doubles. Doubles. Where are we at in doubles? I don't see us in doubles. Where are we at in doubles? Okay, there you see. Tied in 22nd with 6 doubles so far. And then of course triples. I think we only have that 1 triple. Yeah. So yeah, we only have 1 triple there. We're way down there. Yeah, there you are. See right there. Nice. What is that? That's what, 45th or something. No, tie for 13th. And then home runs. Oh yes, there we are, top of the spot there, sharing the crown there with the Royals first baseman Eric Hosmer with 9. And then of course we'll take a look here. Of course, I think RBIs 24. We got 24 for the season. Runs 19. What else do we got here? What else we're going to be showing? OBS maybe. Stolen bases. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. We're just I think we've been thrown out more than we've stole here. So yeah, we're not gonna really worry about that statistic too much. Base on balls here. Yeah, we picked up a couple of walks here and there this early on here. But yeah, I think less than 10 or less than 11 right now. And of course, on base percentage. Yeah, let's keep scrolling down. We're not doing that well just yet. Still struggling. There you see 365. Okay, so not bad. And then of course, I believe, what else do we have? Is that it? I think that's it. No, slugging. Got slugging at 655. So we're not doing too bad. Like I said, we usually have a slow start here with Bolden in the season. But hopefully later this second half of this month we'll get something going there. You see OBS just over 1,000, so nice. So yeah, like I said, we're not ideally I was hoping we was gonna have a more breakout year because this is our last year with this team, and we want to make a good impression. Really, I mean, we're just trying to audition for a spot to be on a team for next year that really needs a first baseman. Actually, I'm thinking about moving our position. I want to kind of go back to a third baseman again. But yeah, we'll see coming up in the next episode. We have a weekend series there. It's a homestand. We're going back home, taking on Seattle. That one should be a good one, and I cannot wait to see what we can do against them, because right now we're just in an earshot of them, of the division with them, and I would love to get back into the top 2 there and really make it a battle with the Angels. I know the Angels could be a team that's going to give us some serious issues for this at least for this particular season, as we're playing as the Rangers. So we have to fight for it here, and for order to do that, we have to defeat Seattle here. So we'll try to see if we take 2 out of 3 here out of that series, and we'll see. Also Oakland as well. It's a nice 6-game homestand. It'll be the end of the first month of the season for us, and we'll of course look at some stats and all that kind of stuff as well there in the next episode. So that's it for me, you guys. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not. Hit that bell notification as well, so you guys be notified of this series or any other video or any other series that happens to drop here on the channel. Follow us on social media as well. Follow us also over on twitch.tv/ESGNet. Give us a follow over there. And don't forget to check out us out on our second channel, as we got a great road show with Alex Umberto over there on ESGNet Plus LP. There's a link down below. Go over there, check it out. We got great content over there as well. And we've got some new content coming up as well. We got some LPs coming up, actually. Me playing some games and stuff. So that should be a fun time. You guys get to hear me get a little fun, get a little crazy over there. But again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. As always, keep yourselves really healthy, and I will see you all next time.